Hello! Monsters abound here and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 9 of my Volkmar the Grim Campaign. What the fuck's going on with that lake? It's like we've got a square of water. I guess you can see the... is it a sink? I don't know. Anyway. The point is, last time we had a poll. The poll was, should we defend Castle Drakenhof or Castle Tempelhof? Because we have that option. And everyone said Castle Drakenhof because gold mine. So I agree with that decision. However, Telsian came up with an even better idea, which was that we could maybe do that. Good shout.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Do that, and then
Onwards.
we may not be able to reach it.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
I'm gonna keep you there. I mean,
I will cast out all evil.
we can probably reach Castle Tempelhof. It depends whether they try and take it immediately. I don't know if they will. It's, you know, who knows? Who knows? Right, let's go hard to hit. Just because that gives you a little bit of extra melee defense. And I've been doing a charm offensive on old Boris. If we have a look at that, you can see that he currently likes me 1, but it will go to 225 because recent events involving Midland. And that's because I've been blowing my prestige wad all over his big beardy face. Oh, he's gonna... I mean, he doesn't love me yet, but he will do. Oh, not just love me, but he will literally jizz his pants as soon as he sees Carl's glorious visage. Indeed. Now, what I probably should do, because I tried to recruit old Carl and it didn't work. I'm wondering if maybe it's because he needs the right... Maybe because I took his... because I took his fucking sword away from him, he's sulking and doesn't want to show up. I mean, that could well be it. So circus is in town. That's nice. That's a lot of skulls, though. That suggests that could be vampires. Good. Can we find out? It's not okay. It's not vampires. Apparently, they just really. Do you really like just living on skulls? You just like living on skulls, Conroy. Fair enough.
Servant of the faith.
They might actually be going to try and retake some settlements, so that's...
They will be judged.
That's good. Can we...
No.
Failed. Never mind. Good attempt. Have some silver bullets. Sure. Also, I need to remember...
My deeds are legend.
Good to know, to tick Q. Now, we lost Fort Bergbus, but we fucked up Rakarth at the same time, so he'll be gone for a little while. That gives us some time. And I've tried several ways to get Luon to declare war on me, but I'm just going to give up because, frankly, the game just doesn't apparently want me to do that. So I guess we'll be friends again. I want Marienburg. I tried, but the game just doesn't want me to cancel my packs. I guess I spent a long time complaining about getting them in the first place, so maybe the game's like, alright, have your packs, and then never leave them. You will never break them. Keep them forever. Suck it. Or something to that. Anyway. Telsian. Immortality. You're already immortal in my heart, but now you're immortal in reality, which means when I get you killed again, at least you won't. You'll just be horribly mauled, just not dead. You'll probably wish you were dead, but you won't be. So, that's good. I mean, not for you, obviously, but... Okay, I think that's fine. It's like the vampires have suddenly decided that I've obviously attacked Sylvania, and it's like they've lost their tiny little bald heads and are just like desperately charging back to try and retake it. Which works for me, because it means I'm pulling them away from wiping out more Empire factions. What's this? Arrange an honorary banquet or arrange a state gift. I will arrange a state gift. You've assaulted me. Oh, you little shit.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Okay, you didn't actually attack, which is just a surprise.
Never.
That would be madness.
Ready.
They could... Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Hunting the wicked.
We're going to scooch over here,
This is why.
lay an ambush, and hope that they don't spot me and hit me with multiple stacks at the same time. That's the dream! Didn't think of that when I was doing it. Right, no, it's fine. Right, how much do you like me? 54.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it well.
I'll ignore that.
Come on, Boris, stop being a prick.
I refuse.
Oh, Boris!
No, sir.
Anything?
Disagree with that.
Oh, you're... Oh, alright, next turn. Next turn. What about you?
Come then. Only six.
You know, I would be doing a lot better if it wasn't for the fact that it's so hard to kill the vampires because I have to trespass on the other Empire factions to do it, and they don't want to even give me a military access treaty. It's like nothing. They don't want me to have anything.
Ever faithful. Onwards then.
Okay, well, Artois has taken Fort Burgbus, which is fine.
No.
You can't do anything because until you get a doobly what's it, a black arc down here, you can't do any recruitment. So sucks to be you. We've got another army there. I'm just going to leave him for the moment. And where's the vampires? There's some vampires.
How can I assist you?
Well, in a minute. Hang on.
No, sir.
Okay, well, tell you what. Come over here because I want to know where... Did Manfred attack Waldenhof and then Isabella took it? So there's like multiple stacks of vampires hanging around. Okay. That's fine. So, I'm a little bit worried about Castle Tempelhof, but it seems like the vampire... I mean, Manfred's less of a threat than Vlad at the moment, in my opinion. And Vlad is throwing a lot of shit down here to try and stop us. Meanwhile, the Empire factions seem to be fighting back. So I'm feeling pretty positive about this. Do I want that there? Well, no. I want this, so I'm going to get that. That's going to have to wait until next 2 turns unless something else happens. Okay, fingers crossed that the vampires don't spot us, because if they do, we could be in a lot of trouble. Okay, well, we got the ambush on Manfred. I don't really need the... I'll just alter us off that. Now, the only problem is that means that the Von Karsteins can now attack us with bows. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. They've actually decided to attack the garrison. They do have, though, a lot of Vargolfs. Like, a lot of Vargolfs. But, you know... I'm sure it's fine. What spells do you have? Invocation of the Heck, Van Haal's Dance Macabre. Nothing particularly bad. You've got Fear of Animal, that's okay. You got the Chalice, but that's about it. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Izzy's going to be the most annoying thing to take out because she heals a lot. Just like her husband. At least her husband's only on foot. And of course we've got enemy reinforcements coming in as well. Look at this big blob. Oh well, no problem. They've got Vargeists. No, Vargolfs, that's it. Vargolfs, yeah. Now Vargolfs are quite tanky. They're quite tanky boys. They're going to be quite tricky for me to deal with. I really need to like fill them full of leads, ideally, which is why I'm trying to move my handgunners into position. So we're taking out some of the Black Guard. They're going to get healed by the Invocation of the Heck, which is fine, because it's not really going to help them all that much. Also got some Vargeists. It's Black Knights charging in. But we do have the Silver Bullets. And here comes Izzy. She's flying. She's already used the Blood Chalice of Barathi on her, which is going to heal her up. And she's going to attack our handgunners. Of course she is, because they're probably the most dangerous thing to her. So the Emperor's Wrath. Thomas the Steam Tank going to come in. We've got some bats flapping in our faces, which is annoying. Telsian. And Alexius are going to try and take out the Vargolfs. So they're running in to give him a whap with a big old hammer. That's it, lads. Okay, so far so good. We've been doing some magical attacks over here, all sucking off, and then the mortars also raining fire down because they're so nice and packed over here that it just feels right to drop some mortars on their head. Oh, these bats are the worst. Okay, Izzy, she's healed up quite significantly, but she's quite sad, and also her regeneration cap is now visible, which means that she can't heal up too much more. These Vargolfs are being an absolute pain in the ass to kill. Izzy is flying away. Now this is a mistake from Izzy because it does mean that she can get hit by everything, which is why all of our guns, all of our cannons, everything we've got is focus fired on her to bring her down. She's going to land in the back of the Black Lions, take a little bit. She got steamed, and then Volkmar runs her over. Beep beep, motherfuckers. These Vargolfs continuing to just be, I mean, they don't do too much damage, they're just annoying. But with our guns, you can see whittling their health down nicely. The reinforcements are on their way, but they've been taking an absolute pounding from the mortars, who have got, what's this, 90 kills and 74 kills. And, I mean, Grand Elf there's got 180, so we've done a lot of damage to this little blob. But here they come, we've got some Black Knights coming around. More Vargolfs, because, you know, I didn't have enough Vargolfs to deal with. More Vargolfs to kill. There's Volkmar dropping a nuke. A holy nuke. A nuke of Sigmar's love. Got some Black Knights which are counter-charging with Zintler's Reich Guards. Those mortars continuing to try and take out as much as possible. We've managed to sort of secure the right flank now. Just this one last Vargolf to kill. Vargolfs don't have great leadership, and one of the best ways to kill them is just make them sad. You know, read them sad poetry, make them watch The Land Before Time, that kind of thing, and eventually they will just drop dead of their own accord. Looks like we've got this Blood Dragon Lord charging in, but Grand Elf has spotted him, has dropped Enfeebling Foe on him, which makes his melee defense 16. We've then dropped his armor down to 95, and now he's having a bad time as a horde of angry old men beat the shit out of him, and he's running away. That's not very Blood Dragon. Running away from a horde of old men. Useless bastard. These flagellants are getting torn apart, but that's kind of just what happens to them, unfortunately. That's just their thing. We're pulling our line. Oh, there comes another Vargolf. At least the Vargolfs don't have a lot of health. I mean, armour, even. Or melee defense. So we should do some good damage to them. This Blood Dragon's come back. He's like tentatively like, are the old men dealt with? Are they? Okay, Zintler's right guards. Oh no. Oh, Ted! You killed Ted! You bastard! And Jeremy. Oh, never mind. I didn't like Jeremy as much, to be honest. Ted was the real. He was the one that bound that unit together. Jeremy was a bit of a prick. He deserved to die. Okay, the undeads are getting absolutely pounded here. This was not a good idea for them. I don't know what they were thinking. They are dead. What's that? 3 vampires dead in one turn? It's not bad. And who's that over there? It could be Isabella retreating, even though she died. So she should be dead, but vampires. Am I right? Well, you assaulted Castle Tempelhof, but didn't really accomplish much. We've got the Clergy of Sigmar, lovely, so we need to equip the War Altar of Sigmar, mount for foot. Well, we've already done that. Grave tidings from Altdorf. The cult of Ulrich has moved against the city. Never before have the followers of Ulrich been so aggressive. Maybe there's something more behind this. Even as Karl Franz plays Peacekeeper, Volkmar plays fucking Peacekeeper. Must show the Sigmarite strength. After all, Sigmar was a warrior in mortal life and would never cower before a fight. The war altar of Sigmar would be brought forth as a show of power and defiance. Done. Move any character to the following province. Reikland. The Ulrichians' main force have moved away from Altdor's walls due to a brilliant statesmanship of the Emperor. Volkmar, however, is in a rage. The slurs of Ulrich supporters and their armies' trespass must be answered. The Grand Theogenist deploys a warrior priest to seek them out. Done. The army of the Ulrich have been found, several leagues from Altdorf. They are in the midst of deploying, clearly expecting battle. Volkmar will not disappoint, as his reputation and honour have been despoiled by the cult of Ulrich. Whilst infighting between two such noble religions is regretful, the Midlanders must be taught a lesson, with victory ensuring the Staff of Command's return. Nice. Got a volatile vortex. And, ooh, a Salt of Stone. That's very nice. And a Screaming Banner. And an Apprentice Wizard. And a Vagabond. And a Light College Wizard. And a Hedge Wizard. And a Scribe. And a Valet. Good. That's nice.
Volkmar the Grim.
You know what? I'm going to do your skill points after this. Oh, Isabella did retreat. Did you? Did you retreat? Did you? Did you? Did you? Nope.
Defender of the faith.
Oh, and Volkmar now has regeneration. Nice. I mean, that's very nice for Volkmar.
Fear my righteous fury.
Right, we'll retake Waldenhof.
Tremble before me.
Lovely. Right, okay, so we have... I feel like this is pretty secure. Now we've got the 5 turns, we'll have the maximum upgrade for this Eschen. We're 1 turn away from an upgrade, and we should be able to mop up the rest of it. I don't know what strength ranking are they now.
Do not bandy words with the weak.
They're 30 and 47. We have really... I mean, we have been kicking the shit out of... we have been kicking the shit out of the vampires for quite some time, so... It's not a massive surprise.
Let's go. Show me the accused.
I would, but you're not going to go and find them, basically. Guess scavenge.
True servant of Sigmar.
Indeed. Right. Ooh. Conclave of Battle Wizards. It's got to be done.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Indeed. Right. You should have, what, 2 skill points now? 2 skill points. See, that's much easier than having to do 1 at a time. I'm going to go more health. The reason I'm going to do that is because he already has a lot of health and regeneration, which means that he's basically, at this point, unkillable. Volkmar. Now you're on my side. You can have conviction and... I don't know, like soothsaying, I guess? Sounds a bit magical for a warrior priest, but whatever. I'm not counting. Let's go with involuble for you. A little bit more armor. And I guess you can go faster and have more charge bonus. I don't really know why, but there we go. Right, okay, we're going to go and try and take for Oberstreit and Schwarzhafen. Because if we can take those, then we're in a pretty good position to then push northward. We can hit Wertbad. Basically, at that point, the vampires are bottled up in the north. It looks like the dwarves are in a lot of trouble, though. So that's problematic. We'll need to do something about that. Maybe. In the meantime, let's get more of that.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no. As you say, sir.
Oh, thank God for that. Ugh. Okay. Okay. We can now march through Midland without pissing off Boris. So that's a bit of a win.
It is good to see fellow sons
I still don't have a military access treaty with you. Never mind. I also need to kill Dryka, because she's being a pain in the arse.
They will be judged.
Good to hear. Tell you what, if we can damage the walls over here, that will make our life a lot easier. And assault the garrison. Nice. Not that there's much of a garrison here. No, come here. Oh, Kalara! You had one fucking job. What the hell happened there? Oh, sweet and merciful. I don't know. So hard to find good help these days. So hard to find good help these days. Right, okay, corruption is dropping. 4% a turn. Obviously, it helps that Volkmar's here. But if we can upgrade to the Cathedral of Sigmar, then I'm hoping, you know, that should help. Upkeep reduction for... Oh, that's not bad. Construction time reduction is not bad. Missile strength is nice. I guess we are trading a little bit, so maybe let's go with that. So I need to help the dwarves because they're getting their ass kicked, and inevitably, when I'm not the one fighting them, they stay with their ass kicked. They don't suddenly magic up 50 fucking stacks to... I don't know.
Oldest friends of the Empire.
Hello. You want military access? I will give you military access. Not a problem. More than happy to give you that. Okay, Norsca's attack. Karoberg. Oh yes, so I see. Right, fine. I can send a military force or hire mercenaries. Let's hire mercenaries. What type of battle is this? Let's have a look. What do we got here? Any time now. Okay, just a big open battle. I genuinely... Hooray! I'm going to take the money. Victory! I always knew it would be that. Good. Right, okay, so let us...
Hunts Marshal.
I can't quite... Right, what we're going to do is we're going to grab you. I'm going to return that to the Elector count. And then we're just going to skedaddle up here. So we should be fine for one turn. Then we can hit Workmad. I mean, surely you should...
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this
Never.
You won't even give me... I've literally brought you back to life. And you won't give... You guys are the worst. Literally the worst. Oh, Fort Orbis tries to fall into Aberland. Are you guys at war with the vampires? No. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Well, hello.
You should not ask this of me.
No, but... Right. There's quite a lot of...
I don't think so.
Fighting both of those at the same time seems like a bad idea. So, we won't. It's basically... Nope, don't want to do that. Could take Eason, but not going to. So, let's get the defences here. Also get some money. We can move on Wurtbad.
Absolutely not.
And you can damage... What? Did you damage the walls?
Tools of judgment ready. You make fools of both of us.
Have you already damaged the walls? I think you probably already damaged the walls and I just forgot about it. Never mind. Roderick. You, I guess, are just assaulting people. I don't know who I want you to assault. I haven't decided that yet. But meander in that direction. Kalara got shanked, didn't she? Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. These things happen. Let's get a pub here, because that'll cheer people up. Probably. We've got 7k coming in, which is actually quite a lot of money. Fairly happy with that. We don't actually have a lot of territory, mostly because I've just been giving it back to the Empire factions. Although, having said that, as soon as I do that, they hate my guts. So, well, they still hate my guts. I could spend some prestige, and that would probably help, but... Oh, it's Vlad's, and not Vlad's girlfriend. What we got here? Is this a choke point? Because I am at River... Ah, it is a choke point. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Another bad move from Vlad, who has decided to attack me across a river crossing. I mean, I guess he might be a little bit peeved about what I did to Isabella. You wouldn't take a vampire's head, put it in a box, and then give it back to his grieving widow. But you would, because that's exactly what I did to Isabella. Put her head in a box, and then send it back to Vlad. Say, hi Vlad! By the way, I've got regeneration now. Suck it! And our handguns have got a really lovely position up here. They've got like a... They can just unload into everything. If I had more handguns... Oh. So we've got some Vargals. Fucking Vargals everywhere. I've actually got Zinter's right guard, because they've got Vanguard deployment. They're actually hidden over in the trees over here. Plan being, once these units throw themselves against this section, we will then bring in Zinter's right guard, charge them in the rear. That'll be absolute carnage. It'll be amazing. You're right there, Volkmar. You're giving a lovely sermon to some slavering bat monsters. Tell me how it goes. Try and dodge the bullets. Flagellants are holding very well. This is great. And you can see we're just bombarding the shit out of them. And I mean the handgunners, so much damage. The silver bullets have got over 100 kills already. They're doing so much damage. Everyone's doing so much damage. The silver bullets, though, just carving through everything. Vlad wanted to come and join the party, but got, like, knocked on his ass by a cannonball to the face. How'd that work out, buddy? So I'll give it another go. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Everyone's dead. I'm getting so many bullets in the back. Oh, he's going to have to dig those out later. Okay, another Vargulf to kill. We've got a banishment going on over there. Grand Elf is standing by just in case. And Vlad is getting absolutely riddled with bullets. And here comes the main horde, sweeping down straight into the Flagellants, who do not give a shit. Vlad's having to hide in the midst of all his skeletons to try and stop being killed. The Vargeists landing down in the handguns. Oof. But I've had a unit of Flagellants on standby just in case. And so the Flagellants are now moving in to engage them. And you can see the Vargeist very quickly being picked off there. Obviously Volkmar just climaxed. It's absolute carnage. Let's have a look at the enemy numbers. Yeah, that's not looking great for them. And then of course the mortar's going to concentrate fire on this lovely big blob. Meanwhile, we've got a little engagement over here. That's exactly what I've been waiting for. So Zinter's right guard are going to come out and hit them in the rear, which is going to be pretty good. More and more undead filtering in. Let's get a little pendulum in there. Oh, Jamtown. Those handguns just not letting up. Have a look at the numbers of undeads. Dropping. Yeah, it's not looking great. Zinter's Reichsguard have arrived. Some of the cavalry seem to be trying to get away. This Crypt Horror is now crumbling. And it looks like the enemy army is just about to collapse. Some zombies have turned up to join the party, which, I'm going to be honest, if the rest of that stuff didn't break through, a bunch of zombies definitely aren't. Ooh. That's going to sting. There's not an awful lot left. Just Vlad's. Vlad's is continuing to run around and try and dodge bullets. I can't imagine they must have much left after that. I mean, that was an absolute slaughter. Confederation offered Midlands. Okay, I'm going... Ooh, on the other hand... No, we're going to assert independence. We've got Gambler's Armour. Thank you very much, lads.
Sigmar grant me strength. By Sigmar.
Hello, Vlads. Let's kill you.
Moving. Purge the heretics.
We will purge them, indeed. Purge the shit out of
The
them.
wicked flee before me.
And then we're going to take Eason. Okay, there are some fairly scary armies there, but I feel confident we can take it. Oh, do I have to return it?
To battle.
We're going to return it to Ostermark. How will that work out for him? I don't know. We're going to head back here.
Volkmar the Grim.
I think we can probably retreat away if we need to. I could probably take him, to be honest. Coadil's a little bit scary, but apart from that... Okay, you've taken Schwarzhafen. Perfect. In that case, I think we're really pushing the vampires back now.
They will be judged out the heretic.
They are on the ropes.
Emperor's authority. Do your work. Let's get this done. Fill your boots, comrades.
I could... I know, I'm going to occupy this just because... If I give it back to Stirland, I won't have a base of operations. So I need a base of operations here. Then we can retake some more of this territory. I mean, suddenly I feel like we turned a corner. The vampires have sent a lot of stuff our way. They're now strength rank 93 and 48. That's not looking very good, is it? No. Admittedly, we've killed mostly Vlad's armies. Like, that's been like 4 stacks of Vlad troops, which does, I guess, mean that there's no more Vlad troops in the north. So if we move quickly, we might be able to consolidate our gains. So that'd be good. Love me some good gains. Could get, no, you know what? I'll get the Imperial... Can we get the Imperial... We can get the Imperial Palace. In which case, I should probably save for it, shouldn't I? If I save for the Imperial Palace, then that's more income faction-wide. Don't get me wrong. Love me a Reichsfort, but... Let's think about the big picture here, eh? Okay, let us grab... Double shot extra projectiles for Huntsman's units. Ooh, sounds quite nice, doesn't it? Sounds quite good. Okay, so we got that. Let's go grab that. This army's fairly good. I would like a caster in there. But we're building, you know, Hogswarts.
Knowledge is power.
So we're all good. Do I go Deadly Blade? I don't really feel like you're going to do a huge... I mean, I guess maybe more armour, but 15 armour just doesn't really seem like a lot. It's not really going to change my life, you know? Reload time reduction for mortars, though. You are rank 49 as well, which is obviously not true. Alright, we'll grab those, because I think they're probably the best we can get for the moment. And I'm going to give you replenished troops. I know it doesn't stack, but just in case one of you gets wounded, then the other can pick up the slack. I guess we'll get that one, and you can be a specialist, sure. And Telsian, you can get Benediction, Righteous Fury, and Sigmar's Ward.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Tell you what, march over here, because then even if they do decide to attack us, we should be able to deal with them at the river ford. Now, I need Waldenhof to get walls, but that's gonna take a while. I also need better relations with the Empire, especially things like Averland.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace. Not likely.
Non-aggression pact?
No, sir.
Okay. How much prestige? We've got a lot of prestige. So what I could do... 680? Jesus. And Stirland. 940? There's a pittance. Well, maybe it increases the cost every time I do it. Maybe that's why it's so expensive. Could be why. I did maybe buff up my treaty with Boris a little bit higher than it should be, but it's fine. It's fine. But just beef that up a little bit. They should love me. It'll be great.
I trust our dealings will be a weak order.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, you fucking guys. I swear to God. Right. There we go. Right. That should, I guess this, like, does it stay? I guess it does. I thought it would, oh no, it does. It does fade, because that was up to 250, now it's down to 204. Okay. Well, if we can get the treaties we need with the Empire factions, that should make our life a lot easier. In theory, anyway. I wonder who's laying siege to Black Pit. Who's laying siege? Let's find out. Who could it be? Oh, Rebel. Greenskin Rebels, that's who it is. Nordland demands region. Dieterschafen. Historically, Dieterschafen has been ruled over by Nordland. Where the fuck's that then? Oh, it's going to annoy Midlands. Right. I'm going to... I'm going to allow it. I'll allow this. Oh no, Hertwig's been wounded. Oh well, Norsca's destroyed. Or at least that rebel faction thingy.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Good to hear. Right, you are going to come over here.
Marcus Wolfhart.
We're going to go and grab Krugenheim.
Pitch camp.
Meanwhile, could we now...
Come then. Only absolutely not. I'll ignore that.
What about both of them?
Disagree with that.
For fuck's sake. Right.
Now,
Hello.
welcome to my private study.
Oh god, what are you going to do to me in your private study?
So,
Okay, but maybe we'll leave it another turn to increase. What I'm going to do
By the Helden.
is lay an ambush here. Basically, I need... Okay, Wardenhof can get that, so we can get defences right away. A little bit of extra growth, which is good, because then Drakenhof will grow. So that's all fine. We are launching attack in that direction. That is good. I would like the Northern Cannon Foundry. And... Oh, we've got money. Well, in that case, let's have a Shrine of Sigmar.
Awaiting orders.
And I was saving for the Imperial Palace, wasn't I? And look what I've done. I spent all my money. I mean, I'm sure that no one saw that coming at all, whatsoever. I never do shit like that. Let's assault.
By the rail, ever.
Well, that didn't work, did it? No. I swear, if Black Pit goes back to greenskins, it's going to be... Ugh. I did a lot of work killing those greenskins. That's what got Midland to like me a little bit, and then I had to pump it the rest of the way. Not again. Oh, Grok. I should have brought Errol in here. Just like with some handguns or something. That would make so much difference. Oh well. It feels like it wouldn't be a Volkmar campaign episode without having to fight at least one fucking Helmgart battle. So, oh thank goodness. Almost made it to the end without having to fight another fucking Helmgart battle. But no, we're here. And I'm getting rained on by goblins. It's a raining goblins. Hallelujah, it's a raining goblin. Oh dear. Is everyone alright? It's just goblin lands in a little pool behind them. Oof. Oh, well that one landed on you. Never mind. Right, okay, well we've abandoned the walls after getting some cannon shots in, as is tradition. I really need to go and kill these guys, because it's just getting annoying. It's just every time. I'm busy. I'm trying to kill vampires. I can't be dealing with you guys as well. Okay. Well, okay. We need to kill these Black Orcs. That's key. Killing Black Orcs. Got some cannons there. Oof. My gates have been destroyed. Some river trolls broken through. Problem is, I imagine it's probably got some pretty hefty defences, which means I'll probably need to take 2 stacks over there. I'll have to send an agent to check, maybe. Okay, the river trolls are broken. We've also got a lot of orc boar boys that are now charging through. They seem to be just like... they don't want to come up the centre, which I guess is fair enough. I do have some knights on the flanks, just in case. I'm not overly worried. Black Orcs are getting pounded by mortar shells and cannon shots. They've already taken quite the beating. Cannon isn't doing as much damage as I thought it would, but never mind, I'm sure it's fine. That giant's getting riddled with crossbow bolts. There seems to be lots of units heading up the flanks, which is a little bit concerning. Including the giants. I'm not massively concerned. Okay, the giant's turning back, so that's fine. These boar boys are turning back as well. These ones are not. Again, on knights, I can use both units of knights to finish off 1 unit of boar boys. That should be pretty clean. That giant taking a lot of damage. The orc war boss is standing side on and getting shot up by crossbows. So interesting strategy there. In comes the giant. He takes 1 swipe with his club, and then he's running away with 67 health left. You're actually going to get away? Don't you? Is he going to get away? He can't get away, can he? Is he legitimately going to just be able to run out the door on 67 health points? That's ridiculous. How is he... a stiff breeze could kill him. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, good. With 60... I mean, that's ballsy with 67 health points left. I've got to give that to him. Someone kill that orc war boss as well. Can we kill... Can we kill... Okay, we've got orc war boys. But we're going to get a charge on them. Both sides. Okay, that should finish them off nice and quickly. There's also some trolls here, but they are... I don't know what they're doing. They're running around. That giant dead. There he is. Bosh. He lived a lot longer than he should have done. Those mortar shots killing a lot of Black Orcs and some Halberdiers, but that's okay, because I've got another 2 waves of infantry should I need them. So some mortar shots on the heads of some Halberdiers are acceptable. That is acceptable losses. That's all fine. Okay, we've managed to knock out the boar boys that side. We've got another unit of boar boys and some night goblin archers heading up this flank. The mortar is continuing to take a beating. It's only lost 1 mortar though. I mean, of all the things that Doom Diver could be shooting at least it's shooting at the thing it can't actually do much damage to. So I'm okay with it. I'm fine. Ooh. Halberdier is actually holding those Black Orcs back very well. Very nicely. Good job, guys. The Orc War Boss is running away with 34 health left. And crossbow bolts raining down on the heads of the Black Orcs. It's looking pretty good. Just 1 unit of Orc or Boar Boy cavalry heading up towards the city centre, but we've got 2 units of knights. But before they even reach the city centre, they break and run away. And once again, Helmgarts is safe. I mean, apart from that one time it burned down, but apart from that, it's always been safe. Just don't remember that one time. One of these days, I'm going to go over there and kick your ass. I'm going to take the money from my Imperial Palace. That's it. Why don't you raid those guys, and then they'll get pissed off and hopefully go and kill you. Maybe. Unlikely. What's this? An overzealous witch hunter reported terrorizing, blah, blah, blah. We can bribe the witch hunter. We can decommission the witch hunter. I'm going to decommission. Oh. Well, we've currently got 10 anyway, so I may as well do nothing. Doesn't really matter to me. You can't love me anymore. Okay, they've taken Krugenheim, which is perfect.
Covering ground.
So we can head towards Talabheim.
Pitch camp.
Don't know what the dwarves are up to, but I'm glad they're up to something. Hello.
Chief Assassin, yes.
Fine. Apparently, Richter's clan nest is... Right, maybe I should go and help out my dwarf allies. I don't think that Dryker's going to pull anything. She doesn't seem to be particularly bothered. So we'll leave her there. We'll push northward. It looks like the Empire factions are doing fairly well at the moment. So I'm hoping that maybe they can push back the vampires by themselves and then we can just, you know, mop up and confederate with them when we get the chance. That would be nice. How much do I need? I need, okay, another turn, and I should have enough money for my Imperial Palace. Which is good. And we need more growth here. It's going to take a while. I could tax the province, but it's no point. And you went and recruited more units. Are you going to be back next turn? Don't be back next turn.
I will not.
Roderick, you're not very good, are you? Okay, I don't know if this is actually any use, but I'll grab that one. I mean, I feel like everyone loves us quite a lot. So we've got 8 there, 10 there,
By the comet.
9 there. Oh, we own this one. Oh shit, of course we do. Oh, Marcus, what does Orc Cure do? More melee attack around you. Well, right. Marcus, you get to be the Elector Count of Workbad. Of course you do. Because then we can get Orc Cure. And you increase Untainted, increase Ambush Defense chance, and upkeep reduction for Elector Count State Troops. Oh yes, of course.
Marcus Wolfhart.
So now you get the Orc Cure, which is nice. And
by the Heldenhammer.
So what do these guys do? Oh, they have. Oh, they've got suppression. Interesting. I don't know if it's something I want in this army, but that is, you know, nonetheless interesting. I feel like having one of these great sword units would be good, because they do buff up everyone around them. And they are unbreakable. Even though their stats aren't as good. I mean, they've got more armor, but pretty much worse everything else. So I feel like Volkmar's Flagellant Horde is actually an improvement on great swords. So you know what? I'm not going to do that.
Ragtaggers.
Might do it here, but obviously we can't do that right this second. I do want to do Volkmar's quest battle. But first, let's go and help out our dwarf allies against the Skaven Horde. I think there's some rats in the mountains as well, so we'll go and drive them out. See if we can clean that up. And with any luck, that will then mean the dwarves can expand a little bit. And obviously we need to... At some point, we're obviously going to be at war with the Greenskins. So that's something we need to deal with.
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigmar.
Hello. You... Oh, finally. Jesus. I'm pulling teeth with you people. Oh, not again. I've just done this. I've just done it. I don't need to do it again. I've just done it. I did it. I did it already. Oh. Okay, fine. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So the poll for next time is going to be, what shall Volk... I mean, we'll help out the dwarves in the mountains. Deal with Deathmaster Snitch. But after that, should we clean the mountains out and help the dwarves a bit? Or should we send Volkmar north to mop up the remnants of the vampires? Now, that might mean pissing off some of the Empire factions. The Empire factions do seem to have a bit of a impetus then. Of course, we've got Marcus on the march as well, but maybe Volkmar would be better off just steaming north through Dryka to start off with. We probably need to kill Dryka first. So there we go. Does Volkmar clean up the mountains of Skaven or go for Dryka? That's the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.